Hey guys, welcome to the garden. I am out here doing all the things this evening. Right now I am planting some pole beans. I soaked my seeds this morning, put them in some wet paper towels, and now I'm going through and planting them. So I have 6 varieties of pole beans I'm planting on 2 separate cattle panel arches. And yeah, I'm also going to plant some cucumber seeds tonight. I'm gonna get a couple more cattle panels hung for my tomatoes, and I'm gonna plant some flowers as well. And I don't know what else. We'll see what we get up to. But yeah, I just thought I'd take you along on my little planting and garden work evening. So let's get to planting some pole beans. Okay, so on this panel at the entrance to the garden, I did purple potted, rattlesnake, and Kentucky Wonder pole beans. I have some other varieties in my little container, and those are going on this panel in the back. And those are going to be the more decorative beans, the ones that look prettier when they're growing. So Scarlet Runner, Sunset Runner, and Marble of Venus. And I'm probably gonna stick some rattlesnakes in there too because I have extras, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so I have my cattle panels hung for my tomatoes. This is one 16-foot panel that goes all the way down there. I have an 8-foot panel right here in front of that. And then over here, I have 2 more 8-foot panels. So when I do my tomatoes like this, I like to raise the panel up off the ground. These are probably about 18 inches to 2 feet off the ground. Then they have plenty of room to grow up. So basically, the next thing I get to do is plant stuff, which is very exciting. I am going to be making another video talking about tomato trellising, just in general. I'm doing a few new types of trellising this year, just for educational purposes. So I'm pretty excited about that. I still don't know how many tomatoes I'm actually gonna plant. I have like 40, but I don't think I'm gonna plant all of those. So I think what I'm gonna plant right now is some more flowers. I need to get some nasturtiums in the ground and some zinnias and stuff like that. I also need to mulch some things. So I need to cut up some leaves. Basically what I do is I have leaves back in the back behind my greenhouse. I take those and I run them over with the lawnmower with the bag attached. And then I can just take them out of the bag and use them as mulch. So that's how I am getting my mulch this year. Trying to keep the greenhouse open since it's been so warm. It was 80 degrees today. It's gonna be like 90 the next couple days. I'm not ready for that yet. But yeah, so I am going to plant some things, which is very exciting. I need to mulch my sweet potatoes and just the things that I already have planted that haven't been mulched yet. So yeah, that's what's on the docket for the rest of the evening. So I will check back in when things are done, and I will be very tired and probably very dirty. Okay, I'm back. I have been busy. I'm gonna take you on a little garden tour. First, we're gonna start outside the garden. I planted my Dollar Tree stackable planter, and in it I put a bunch of petunias. These are the purple tie-dye. This one's not tie-dye, but this one has a little bit of white on it. I did some coleus, some petite dwarf marigolds, whatever this is called, celosia, different variety of petunias, and what else is in here? Oh, this is coxcomb. So filled this up. I still have to water everything, but it's all planted and it looks pretty good right now. Okay, now back into the garden. I will show you stuff that I've planted that I haven't shown you yet also. I did plant some stuff this last weekend, but I haven't shot anything since then. So yeah, let's walk around. So right here next to this arch, the swing doesn't usually face that way, but I have a little lavender in here and a sunspot sunflower. These are like dwarfs. They get, you know, 4 or 5 feet tall, not any taller than that. And then there's another one right here on this other side. Some rosemary and some very pretty variegated sage. Now I did just plant some eggplants. Planted 4 eggplants over here. The rest of this area is going to be peppers and I think ground cherries as well. This is where I put my production pole beans. I did put a zinnia up here. And then over here, I have another lavender. And then on the other end of this cattle panel, I put another zinnia and a nasturtium between the arch and this tomato trellis. I do have my sweet potato slips planted. They don't look great, but they're starting to perk back up. So that makes me feel better. The potatoes are really looking good. The peas back there are starting to come into it. The onions look nice. I did come through and weed a lot this weekend too. This bed has shallots, some garlic, some carrots, leeks, and celery in it so far. And then these are poppies. This is grass, but these are poppies. Those look wonderful. And then out in front of the greenhouse, I actually made a little planter bed and put a zinnia in it. So yeah, cute. And then back here, I put in my row of sunflowers. All the way down, sunflowers. Just different varieties. I just kind of put them randomly so they won't be one and the same next to each other. Now on this arch, this is the arch that we planted with the decorative pole beans. I did a Mexican red torch sunflower and another zinnia. And then on the other side, I did a different kind of zinnia and a nasturtium. Here's the rest of the sunflowers back there. Over here, these are my strawberry barrels. I have some kale and some chard planted, and they actually look pretty good. I was not sure how they would do, but I just planted these a couple weeks ago, and they've grown pretty well so far, so that makes me happy. Again, cattle panel right here for tomatoes. The rest of this area right here is also going to be tomatoes, just in different trellising options. So yeah, I've been busy. I still have a lot to go. I have not planted any tomatoes or peppers or basil. I have a ton of basil to plant. So yeah, I have quite a lot of work still ahead of me, but the planting part is the exciting part because, you know, then they start growing and you have vegetables. So I am going to water everything in. I have not done that yet. I did not plant cucumber seeds. I'll probably do that tomorrow night. And then I'm also going to come back out here tomorrow evening and start planting like tomatoes and peppers. So yes, I still have a lot to do. I just don't want to get up from this glider. It's very comfortable. I'm gonna water everything in. It is supposed to be super hot this week, so I'm gonna probably come out here and water or look and see if anything needs water every single day. I did want to get some mulch, like some leaves mulched, but that did not happen. It is really windy out here, and I really did not want to get leaves, like leaf dust all over me, so I can do that tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night and go inside and sit on the couch. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.